The boy had gotten paint all over the house, and in the chaos, his mother took a hard fall. Anna felt a sharp pain shoot through her back. When she checked in the mirror, she was shocked to see a large, swollen bump where she'd landed. Thinking it was just bruising, she heated up a needle and punctured the swelling. To her horror, she pulled out what looked like a furry tail. Even stranger, she noticed whiskers sprouting on her face and her teeth becoming noticeably sharper. At first, Anna brushed off these bizarre changes. But as time went on, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was slowly turning into a dog. One day at the grocery store, she realized her sense of smell had become incredibly sharp. She could detect every preservative and additive in the food. Later, while taking her son to the park, a pack of dogs suddenly surrounded them, acting as if they'd found one of their own. They were unusually friendly, which actually delighted Anna. She and her son ran onto the grass to play with the dogs, unaware that fine animal-like fur was already growing on her face. That night, Anna was jolted awake by barking outside. When she went to investigate, she found several neighborhood dogs had come looking for her. She assumed they just wanted to play, but instead found herself caught in the pack, running wild with them. The next morning, Anna tried to convince herself it had all been a dream, until her son walked up to her holding a dead mouse. After frantically telling him to throw it away, she discovered a pile of small, dead animals on her doorstep. The horrifying truth hit her. Last night wasn't a dream. These were hunting trophies from her midnight run with the dogs. Was she really transforming into a dog? Desperate for answers, Anna rushed to the library and asked the librarian for books about women turning into dogs. The librarian was completely bewildered by the request, but seeing Anna's serious expression, she handed her a mythology book about women transforming into birds, suggesting it might help relieve some stress. Back home, Anna read about a protagonist who, after having children and fulfilling her human purpose, returned to the forest to build a bird's nest. She'd escaped the daily grind to find freedom in nature. As Anna read, she suddenly found herself transported into a vision where she was the bird from the story, soaring freely through the sky. For the first time in ages, she felt completely at peace. Her son's voice snapped her back to reality. He was hungry. Anna hurried him to a restaurant, but during the meal, her wooden utensils suddenly snapped. Instead of asking for new ones, she began eating with her hands, letting out dog-like sounds as she wolfed down her food. It was as if something primal had been unleashed. Only when she noticed the other diners staring did she stop, quickly wiping her face with a napkin. That evening, she returned to the book about magical women. As she read, a childhood memory surfaced. One night, she'd seen her own mother crawl out of the house on all fours, disappearing into the darkness like an animal. Just then, she heard barking outside again. Anna slowly walked out of the house and suddenly felt completely canine. She dropped to all fours, savoring the smell of grass, even starting to dig holes like a dog would. And then it happened. She transformed completely, becoming a dog racing wildly through the streets.